Okay, we are here now with Fallout 76. The cam's elevated for when we're in game, so when we're not in game or in a loading screen, it'll be a bit awkward. Oh well. So there's actually a lot to talk about with this. Other than just the fact that it's experiment week, there's actually a lot of things I need to say about this game, performance, the shader I'm using, the fact that I've kind of been playing this, but not really. So there's a lot of things to talk about here, so we'll go on a bit of a ramble. But first things first, the traditional spiel for this week. I am doing experiment week, which means I am playing a new game every day just to see what I feel like playing next. For games like Avengers and Yakuza Kiwami 2, I will be playing those games 100% on stream. I just don't know when. For Persona 4, the intention was always to play it off stream. So we'll see if that changes. This game is so different in the sense that it's a game that I want to stream, but I don't know if you guys care about it. So that's more so than anything else. And one stream's not going to be enough to really gauge the interest, but still, I want to play it, so I don't care if I play it on stream or off stream. So unlike Persona, I'm totally fine with streaming this. Like, there's nothing tedious or anything I wouldn't want to stream. Like, all this I'd stream. It's just, do you guys care? And if you don't care, then that's fine. It's not like I'm not going to play it. I'll just play it off stream. So this one's unique in the sense that it's more so about you guys than me. But, with that being said, there is a lot of stuff to talk about, like I said. So first things first, one of the other reasons that this is a little iffy is because of performance. So the game is not well optimized. It does not run well on like any card. Obviously, the better card you have, the better it'll run. No shit. But it's never great. Frame rates always fluctuate and all that. And yes, the better card you have, the higher your frame rates will be. But it's always going to be wonky and whatnot. And unfortunately, that combined with the fact that I still have a 1060 means that my frames are not awesome at all. I've had to lower a lot of settings and all that. I'll talk about the shader I have on, which is awesome. But performance-wise, it's not great. And then add on to the fact that I'm streaming it. And even though I'm streaming from my laptop, just having OBS open on my desktop, which is how I have to do this, that is still taking like 10% of the frames away from the game. I've tested it. It's about 10% frames, sometimes a little bit more, which doesn't sound like that much, but it is, because you combine that with the fact that the biggest difference is when I stream this game, I have to turn off grass. Off stream, I can turn grass on. It's still not great frame rates, but I physically can't stream it with grass on. So as you'll see when we hop in the game, grass in this game is turned off completely. In addition to several other settings, I had to slightly lower the tiniest bit just so I can stream it at a more manageable frame rate. So again, this is a unique game in the sense that I want to stream it. But first of all, by streaming it, it makes it look worse. And also, I don't know if you guys care about the game at all. So ideally, I would wait until I get a new graphics card. But this being the year of fuck gamers, where consoles and graphics cards are like impossible to get, thankfully I somehow got a PS5. I could get a graphics card next week. I can get a graphics card 2 years from now. It's literally random. So as much as I really want to wait for a new graphics card, like it literally can take 2 years from now until that happens. So it's just so up in the air between, performance and graphics card and you guys liking it. Like, it's just so frustrating that this is the biggest unknown, because I actually want to stream it and play it, but like there's so many other shitty factors around it. So yeah, that's the big thing there. And finally, when we hop in the game, I will show this off. But I do have a shader installed. It is with G-Shade. I'll talk about it when we're in game so I can show off the real difference. Because you can see it here, but like it'll be more noticeable later. And yes, this also uses more GPU, which technically makes it drop some frames and whatnot, but not too many. To the point where it looks so much better that's worth like the 2 or 3 frame drops I get. And again, this game for me, how it runs is out in the open world. Generally, I can maintain like 60-ish. It'll drop down to like 55 or whatever, but once you get into a city, It'll go from like 60 to 37 to 45 to 30 to 55. Like it's just gonna fluctuate like shit. So the fact that I'm losing 2 or 3 frames, who cares if it goes from 60 to 37 versus 60 to 35? Like a drop's a drop. So the fact the shader looks so good, it's 100% worth it. So I'll talk about that when we're in game so I can show it off. I will provide a link obviously on Twitch here, but also on the YouTube. I'll put it in the description below. And then finally, the last thing to talk about is I've been like kind of sort of testing this game out for years. I was playing in the free trials every time they added free trials because I wanted to see how the game felt. I wanted to see how it ran on my computer, and of course, me being me, knowing I'd play the game, I played the game and like skipped all the dialogue. I listened to the story. I just literally ran around. So because of that, I do have a character that's level like at this point 14 because it didn't update the card. Yeah, there. And this is the character I'm gonna make again, Jonathan Albright. I like the name. It sounds generic. That's the point. I want like a normal ass name. I don't want to be Poopy McPooperton or whatever. You know, I just like the name. I don't know, it fits. You know, he goes by John, but his name is Jonathan. It is what it is. So I am familiar with a lot of the mechanics of the game, but I'm also very blind to like all the story and all that stuff. But yes, I spent many hours in this game just testing, tweaking settings, most of the time tweaking settings, literally dozens of hours tweaking settings, because the game is so terribly optimized. So I'm sure you'll see the loading screen, which will use this character, whatever. And again, I'm familiar with some mechanics and whatnot, but also since they've been adding updates, I'm not familiar with that stuff, which is good. So yeah, that's a long intro spiel here about a lot of things, you know, experiment week, performance, new GPU, G-Shade, kind of familiar with the game. Let's just hop on into it and have some fun. So I'm not sure if it starts out with a cutscene or not, so we'll just hop in and see. I mean, you can see there, no grass. The shitty ground textures. Although, to be fair, the grass in Bethesda games is so bad. As are the trees. Like, they're just so poorly textured. It's a lose-lose. I mean, having no grass means there's no ugly textures, but everything's empty. You can see the ugly ground. Having the grass means you have the really shitty, low-res, polygon, piece of crap-looking grass trees they've had for like 15 years now, so it's a lose-lose either way. Oh shit, I started my old character. Ah, fuck me. Quit main menu. I didn't want to delete this character yet, just in case something funky happens. I want to like experiment or some shit. I'm hoping they let me name the character the same, otherwise I will have to delete that old character. Because it's going to be literally the same name. I'm fine. I've grown attached to Jonathan Albright.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Alright. So,
It's time to get up
be pretty
and
much
get
the
out
basic
there.
face here.
We've been locked away long enough.
That one? I think it was.
Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Okay, that's my better talk there. Maybe a little smaller there. What about, I make these any, no, that goes up that way. I mean, I could make it go up that way. Not really what I want. Let me hit cancel. It's facial hair sculpt, all that, so I can't actually like change type, obviously. Mouse wheel slide. Not really seeing a difference with that. Slide. Alright, so cancel. What about if I do like the edges there? That's okay, no. Moves it in. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna keep this. I just want to see if I want to tweak it a little bit. Probably not then. Fuck it. We are going with Rosie. I don't think I want to change the nose. These noses have some like weird ass textures on them. Yeah, I think I looked through this and I think we're pretty much gonna go here. Even the eyebrows seem fine. Eye color should be brown, obviously. Light brown. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it seems pretty fine to me. It's default, but I don't fucking care because it looks fine-ish. Let's see what else we can do here. Back, we've got extras, which is, yeah, all these things, which I don't need. Markings, which is no blemishes. Oh, what's this? Lip color. Eye socket shade. I wish I could see what it was like before, so I can like decide if I want to turn it on or off. Let me look at that in a second. Damage, just remove these. Rhyme. God. I could go Scar. I don't think we need to though. Like this is, you know, he's been in the vault the whole time. Jonathan Albright doesn't have any scars yet. Oh, wait, why didn't it save me removing it? Huh? Wait, what? Well, let me do it this way then. So it's at 21%. I don't really see a difference between 21% and off. I think we'll just keep it on for now. I think this one's kind of messing with it a little bit more, so 41%. Honestly, I just kind of like what it is. Camera's going very default, and I think it's alright. You know what? Let me put that back on at like lower, like 20%. That might be, because he does look a little like tired, which is still fine. Sure. There you go, Jonathan Albright. Doing a little eyebrow raise there. Alright. How do I... because it says cancel. Like, how do I confirm? Oh, accept. There you go. So face... like, there's nothing else, like, face-wise. We got hair, forehead. I don't need to change the eyes. Or eyebrows, I should say. I think the eyes are fine as... oh, is there, like, a type... there is a type of eyes. So, prominent 1. Let's just check these out real quick. Prominent 1 definitely stands out as being nice. Let me check out. I think it's the ones I like. Oh, there's actually a lot of types. Alright, let me check out, like, shrewd. Could scroll up without changing. Shrewd, okay. Alert. Doesn't look too bad. Piercing. No, I like shrewd better than piercing. I don't know about alert. And then we have prominent. Prominent is pretty much the alert one, just a little less crazy. Yeah, fuck it, we're good. Oh wait, what's this 87%? What the hell? What's that changing? I'm not really seeing a difference here. Whatever. Again, it was fine as is, so I think we're good here. Good old Jonathan Albright. His face we will never see. Alright. Let me, how do I widen it? I'll have to scale. Let me try this one last thing here. Scale. There you go. Doesn't look too funky, right? There you go. Bam. Good. Body should be, I'm assuming, fine. There. Up there, let's see. Or, I mean, it was fine, wherever it was, like, right there. Alright, done. Jonathan Albright. So let's see if they let me have the same named character. Oh, hell yeah, they do. Alright. So. Move all this. We got field of view. Let's... expression? Well, first let's do the pose. Vault Boy would have to... zoomed out. How do I like move the camera to... oh, there you go. Nah. I can't turn him, unfortunately. If I could turn him, it'd be better. Unless I zoom in here. I guess I could do that, and then we can hopefully change the expression. His eyes are kind of funky, not gonna lie. Not really smiling at all, which is kind of frustrating. Oh wait, there it was, friendly. Not happy, oh god. Oh god, some of these are so terrible. Alright, we'll just go with the happy. No, not I said not happy. Friendly. I don't know, it's still too zoomed out, but there's not really much I could do. I can't turn him. Go. One more. Good enough. Alright. How do I take snapshot? Sure. We good? Like, do I have to toggle the menu at all? Either way. Alright, exit. Escape T. I hit T. Wait, what? What? The game crashed. Okay. Awesome. Great. It just works. In 2021, it still just works. And I have to remake it. At least we can do it quicker now. Alright, well. This is going so well. Put the cam up, because obviously, whatever. Yep.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer.
I'm just gonna get like a normal shot of his face for the ID. It doesn't really matter.
Party last night.
Although, I mean, I guess it would be nice to have this.
Overindulged. And overslept.
6. 5. Face. Color.
It's time to get up and get out there. We've been
Chestnut
locked away
brown.
long enough.
Style is dapper.
Today is
Facial
Reclamation
hair.
Day.
Sculpt to make
may be
it
time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered
a
Vault
little
76.
wider, a little lower.
You come
Sept.
from every walk of life,
Is that all I
every
changed?
race,
Pretty sure it's all I
color,
changed. I was just fucking around with everything else and nothing seemed to look too
but you
important.
all share
Um,
one very
I did
important
change
trait.
his color, the skin.
You are this country's best and brightest.
Still should be fine there. And then I kind of fucked with
You'll
the
always be my family.
extras. Again, his eyes did look a little. It's the top of the eyelids, but like it's more a video game thing than anything else. I don't think there's anything I could change about that. That still looks. It's too weird with piercing, and I guess alert might work. I can compare, but I can still see the eyebrow or the eyelid thingies. Shrewd kind of works, but also looks weird. What if I go shrewd? Is that? Nah, I like that better. Eyelids top. Eyelids top. Sculpt. Oh. Cancel that. I mean, it's not that bad, but... There. I barely moved it. I think it's more so like when he looks down. When you do it like that, that looks terrible. I think it's the makeup thing more than anything else. Extras. We're keeping them. I was lowering this. Everything else was off. If I did something like this, getting a second chance at it, it's kind of we can like only pick colors, but then how do I like decrease? Oh, you can't like decrease? Also, where did it go? I hit accept. Wait, what? Oh, I have to hit apply. Apply. Accept. Oh, but then you can't change anything. Alright, well. That kind of sucks. What's this eye socket shade? 21. I liked that. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So again, we didn't add anything else. Got the facial hair. Got text. Oh god. I'm never going to start this game, apparently. Now I'm getting a text with pictures, which is... What the fuck? I just want to play the goddamn game without everything crashing and... Wait before I send that text, see if there's more. Alright, so we got hair, same eyebrows, all that fun stuff. Still kind of want to make this a little smaller. Except... And if I... Yeah, see, there's no scale with that. Face lower? No scale with that. Alright, screw it. That should be good. I can respond to this text now. Body was fine as is. Boop. And done. Jonathan Albright. Spelled correctly. Yes. We are. Oh my god. I'm never gonna start this game. They're never gonna let me start this game. Servers better start spawning again. Oh my god. Dude, are you kidding me with this shit? Okay. Well, they had the picture saved. Okay. That's good. At least have a picture. I'm just gonna take a normal ass face shot then, since I have that one too. Again, third time, I know for a fact, all they're doing is changing the fucking hair and the skin and the jaw and then the facial hair. That's it. No more fucking around trying to experiment with stuff.
And overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there.
Face.
We've been locked
Color.
away long enough.
Chestnut. Style.
Today
Dapper.
is Reclamation Day.
Facial. Lone. Sculpt.
It may be time,
Uh,
but I'll never forget
Scale.
the day you all entered Vault
Also.
76.
Small.
You come
Set.
from every walk of life, every race, color, and
Color.
but
Rosie.
you all share one very important trait.
Back.
This country's best and
Base. No, back. Extra.
more importantly, you'll always be my family.
21. Ish. Good enough. Yeah. Accept. Back. Good. Body. 1 tap. And no whammies. Jonathan Albright. I always have to check if I spell it right. Because I know the one time I'm going to get this not to crash on me, it's going to be spelled wrong or some shit. God, why am I doing this? Good enough. Toggle menu. Come on, eyeballs. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I think he just looked away. You little fucker. Good enough. Alright. Don't crash. Don't crash. T? Whew. I waited a few seconds. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Whatever. Oh, come on. Okay. Good God. Good evening. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Now I know there's stuff like well rested. I don't know if you can get it here. I can actually start the game now. Resting in bed slowly heals you. Rest long enough to gain bonus effects. Be warned, mattresses lying on the ground carry disease. Okay. It's gonna give me the thing. This has been a marvelous start. There you go. Well rested. How do I get out of bed? Just move. Fuck. I'll have to see if I have to tweak audio too. I have no idea. Okay, wow. Everything's delayed between when I press it. That's not good. Okay, so playing music's another buff. So helps you relax, get a bonus. Oh yeah. Well tuned. Hell yeah. Not sure if you can pick anything up, like take with you this area. Alright, terminal. Terminals hold holotapes. R to eject. Okay. And I can load one too. So happy Reclamation Day. Today's the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. Been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America's waiting. Let's get out there. Overseer. You're invited. Everybody from 10 to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault Tech party hats. Overseer will give a speech in 10 minutes, midnight, and will lead the countdown. Have fun. Load Yucca Trapper. Thinks it's just a game to play, right? Yes. It's cool, but we are not doing that, especially because I want to at least get out of here. I don't know when it's going to save my character. Make sure the character is saved so we don't have to do this again. I'm not going to rush because, again, I want to look around since I did rush when I was experimenting. Nothing what I expect. You can interact with things, but not take anything. Run all the stuff. Need more sugar bombs. Don't put toilet paper on backwards. That's very important. Oh, good. Wash away the sadness that was the start of the stream. Okay. That's not copyrighted, but still. Play of the Valkyries is definitely not copyrighted. Pip-Boy. There's two ways to see the Pip-Boy. This menu, which is actually really awesome, or this menu, which is obviously more immersive, but since this is no pausing in the game, this is so much better. Okay. The effects that I have from sleeping and well tuned to be experienced in AP. Nice. Okay.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America.
First another way.
Such a huge responsibility.
Look at my shader here while we're in
Just know that
there.
Vault-Tec
Like
is
this is the
proud
shader
of
off
I am
versus
proud
on.
of you.
Like, it's insane. Now, obviously, you know, I changed the colors ever so slightly, made it more vibrant, but also changed the temperature of the colors, changed contrast, some sharpness. But the biggest thing is those shadows that it adds. It physically adds shadows to objects, which makes things look so much more 3D. It looks so good. And again, this is worth, like, let's just say 3 or so FPS drops at times. Like, it's 100% worth it. It looks so much better. Like, look at this shit. Like, you can see all the shadows being added there, which just adds so much depth to everything. Like, it looks so good. Like, when you do, like, it's completely game-changing. This looks like some shitty 2D painting in the background. That looks like actual metal. Like, so good. So again, I have links for that, whether you're on Twitch here, you can do exclamation shader, or on YouTube, it's in the section description. Can I not take any of this stuff? I'd highly recommend it. Obviously, test it out, see how it affects your frame rates and whatnot, if you can deal with it. But again, I have a 1060, so most people probably have that, or probably a lot better. So, go anywhere, damn it. Partied here. The only one that overslept? Death from above. Oh, is someone already dropping a fucking nuke? Yeah. So quiet, too. I don't hear footsteps, which is really weird. Jim? The boys receiving a party message.
Nuclear strike
Oh,
imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Looks like you can't take anything from here. Yeah, but I kind of vaguely remember the atmosphere, though. Not gonna...
Hello? At last.
What the hell's this? What?
Today
Oh,
is your
okay, it's a log.
reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
We know anything about the world outside?
Nothing at all. The exterior sensors were taken out of commission after that unfortunate business with the nuclear bombs. With so many of your friends having been gone so long, I cannot begin to speculate how they've transformed Appalachia already.
They've been gone for so long. What the hell? Still no word from the Overseer?
No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example.
Am I like months behind everyone else? Yes, I am. But this is my home. I don't want to leave. I'm scared.
It is endearing to hear how wonderful a job myself and the others have done maintaining the vault for these many months. But the food's all run out, and it's time to take what you've learned and use it. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking!
Okay. I don't want to go.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, for the 100th time.
Oh,
Stay fed,
we get
stay hydrated.
water?
Very important.
Yes, for thirst. And Rad X. Hey. Thirst streams over time. Yes, it does. Again, I know these mechanics, but we'll still read in case there's shit I skipped. I was speed running and just testing for dozens of hours. Stim pack. 5.
And you will
Right away.
be injured. Make use of stim packs. They are literal lifesavers.
It's not equal. I hotkeyed it to Q. Interesting. They don't tell you the hotkeys to change, apparently.
So, about the infrastructure out there in Appalachia.
I can't take this.
I suspect there isn't any.
Am I supposed to be able to take this? Because I can't. What is it? Is that a backpack? Oh, there you go. Wait, that was weird. Was that delayed or what? Items with components can be used for crafting.
It must
Okay.
be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a hostile. One of
Party
Vault
hats.
76's last remaining residents finally
G to
awakens.
open emotes, which I'm never going to use. Open, escape, C from the social menu. Yeah! Okay.
Heck of a party last night, eh, sir? Good to see you all together one last time. Drunk, joyous, and not staving off a horrible death, minute by minute.
Alright. Discover the Overseer's mission. Vault-Tec report. These are all the scraps we're getting. 25 years after vault doors close, you prepare citizens to leave. Begin reclamation. Specifics disseminated automatically. After Reclamation Day, you're personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. The sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no Vault-Tec can access or launch. Be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, how do I advance? Claims are ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76, one of the most important projects Vault-Tec's completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting inhabitants. Cream of the crop of America have been chosen. Special classes instruction you received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. 76 is special. Mission is to see the likelihood and well-being of all your residents. Make sure they're ready to colonize. Expected you'll face challenges, adapt, learn, and thrive. 76 is special. You actually have to, prepare to live as opposed to be experimented on. Day-to-day duties. Just overall, maintain health and safety, avoid loss of life. They're carefully chosen for unique skills and temperament. Due to aptitude of the residents, you may be presented with unique challenges. At last resort, each domicile can be locked down and resident imprisoned. It can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. Security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal. America's rebuilt, every life in the vault is special, preserve them all. Studies have shown even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities in Vault Tech that test subjects can grow to depend on them. Will not do for 76. After the all-clear message is received, 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease, and you should warn Vault residents staying inside can be lethal. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative all residents focus on the important job of rebuilding America. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen anyone cheer like that since Vault Baby number 1 was born. Called lights out a couple hours ago. Had to get security to help a few people to their beds. Then volunteers and I got all the standees set up like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings, and then it'll be time to head out. Wish I could be there to help everyone on their way. I know they'll make me proud. As instructed, we set up survival packages. I would advise everyone to run fast and far from 76. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault Tech says we're America's best hope. Top issues for the annual review. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia, cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever, but tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, but competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand, been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101, that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people, more than anticipated. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the hardened egos, since everyone's so damn competitive. Low point was someone losing a tooth in the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff has been exemplary as always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placid. Or placated, but another year and we're out of here. 76 World Cup's proven to be a big hit. The ball damn near broke jukebox, but energy was amazing. No deleted files found. Alright, holotape.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct.
I know I can play it on my thing here. I guess I should just listen there. So where is it? Scroll in this menu. Hello.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is.
Oh?
Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Alright.
Remember, you don't have to go it alone. Find friends, or make new ones.
Friends.
Your camp is the key to survival and rebuilding, so use it often.
Alright. Camp. After you leave the vault, open your Pip-Boy and press Z. It does tell you right there. Good. Alright. Personal terminal. Final notice. If anyone's found access in terminal and not a member of the personnel department, you'll be reported. Correspondence. Missing Nuka Cherry. Just because we're leaving doesn't give any of you the right to steal my stash of Nuka Cherry. Been rationing those for 20 years. If I catch you, so help me, there will be consequences. From Sullivan about my reassignment. I realize it may be trivial in light of the circumstances, but I greatly appreciate my reassignment being processed before Reclamation Day. I've worked many years to pass all written, verbal, and physical tests to become a sanitation engineer. I have a doctorate in engineering, and I don't want to end my tenure at 76 as a soda jerk. Please. Purge all records and security. Vault text reclamation procedure is very clear. All records must be purged before our day. Be clear, after Reclamation Day, there will be no personnel department. There will be no 76. Any projects you're in the middle of are done. If for some reason can't find time to erase, I'll send someone over to do it for you. Bring it up to the overseer if you like. All files deleted. Unsaved work. Villanueva, R. Previous occupation, senior VP. Doctorate. He's a White House comm director, national debate champion. Current occupation, barber. Yep. Alright. The fun stuff about, that boy.
Never stop learning.
Cards, hell yeah. Black ring glasses. And cards. Cha-ching. I do have a build in mind. And again, I do know how this works. So I think it's perception that I want to go. Is this the one? No, Action Boy is agility. And then I'll go perception, right? Yeah, because this is going to give me AP faster. Let me just see what other cards we have here. 40% chance to find extra chems. Here's everything. Impacts. Concentrated fire. I found myself not using that when I was doing my testing. That's because I wasn't really fighting. I was just testing and an enemy would come near me. But yeah, I think getting Action Boy is going to be more useful in the immediate... I mean, for the whole game, obviously, but also because, you know, it's all about running and all that shit. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get Perception... Or no, it is Agility, right? Yeah, so Agility, and we can get Action Boy. And eventually I'll go to Perception. That's where I'm going to get the rifle. So my plan right now is I'm going to be a... like a sneaky rifler. You know, sneak damage is going to give me more damage when I hit. Rifle is going to conserve ammo, but also do a lot of damage. Kind of like a sniper, but I don't have to use just a sniper, you know. Alright, so Agility, and we will actually take Action Boy. Yes, AP regen. Accept. I'm just looking at all the menus here. Inspect would be looking at that. So equip. Okay. Exit.
Remember one of Voltec's many,
And like update here.
mottos. Hard work is
So where do I get to that menu at? View and then perks. View, oh, it's that. So perks is this. That's equip right there. Alright. Next. Put on some of this, black rim glasses. These don't have any stats on them? Oh. Just for visuals. Whatever. Yay! Okay, it's kind of dark.
Some may call them jobs, but I like
Yay!
them as perks.
Yo. Only took an hour, but we're just about to leave the vault. Alright, unlock. Good. Jones. Raids. Alright, doesn't end in S. Could be dared for Jones. Not raids. Could be that Jones. Security instructions. One of the most highly valuable important vaults. As such, orders are obeyed at all costs. Upon receiving activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force, even though they said they weren't being used from lethal force, okay? Any obstacle or threat stands between you and getting vault residents safely inside. Oh, this is for getting them inside, okay. Overseer special instructions. After the activation notice, as soon as entry procedure is complete, team must stow all weapons in specified containers. Okay. Trust the Overseer, obey, know that each and every member was selected faithfully. Okay. Incident reports. Jill caught Thompson singing loudly during night cycle, got to Reclamation Party stores and borrowed a six-pack. Rules say theft mandates lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days, everyone's out anyway. He's in the holding cell. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by Jake. Jake claimed that Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily harm. Nakamura found a witness and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ass. Asked the chief whether we could nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said Jake technically was assaulted, so it's dropped. I hate lawyers. Terminal was hacked last night. Sandy investigated, got no idea who did it. Reclamation files were accessed, which has the chief furious. What's he expect? Half the resis are goddamn geniuses. How are we supposed to keep them out of the files? Doubled shifts. Another claim from Jake. Again, sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't seem to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing 1 box of sugar bombs. He's demanding we investigate for 1 box. Told her to drop it. 30 logs. 25 years of service, no KIAs, and one hell of a send-off. Made one last plea to arm the resis before we opened. Denied. Solemn hope is generations from now visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were. How we regrew America. But must have been afraid as well. If some of the experiments in the other vaults go wrong, so he knew about them, could be a nightmare. That's the only thing I know about. If we stick together, work together, I think we have a chance. Had to lock down Casey for blabbing about activation notice. Cat's already out of the bag. Procedure reannounced tomorrow, but you can feel the excitement. Team keeps asking what to expect. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt gone wild. Lots of whispering of who's grouping up with who after reclamation. I worry the biggest threat to the project isn't what we'll face out there, but from within. Resis are formidable, but give them free reign, and Lord help us. Team tore through activation notice checklists, logs wiped, not essential gear secure, reclamation package acquired. Whole procedure went down in record time. Some grumbling about unleashing the resis without overseeing keeping them in check. Overall, good performance. So yeah, he wanted to give everyone weapons when they left, and they were not allowed. Seemed the smartest. I'm missing the opening up moment. Try to be a load screen anyway, right?
Bye! Aloha!
Yeah.
Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Vaya con Dios! Buen viaje!
Yay. I was gonna say, how do there's no E. Hopefully my character's saved now. And it only took an hour, but we got out. Yay. Hey. So again, I have grass turned off. Doesn't mean there's not bushes. And again, it has the upside of not having the ugly grass, but you see the ugly ground, and there's still ugly bushes. But also, you can actually see plants easier to pick. But it's just what I had to do. Over the fate of Appalachia and its people. Ammo, stim pack. What could be crafted at Tinker's Bench, bought from robots or traded. Pipe pistol, pre-war money. For now, change pipe pistol. I have a whole 8. Already see the enemies there. I just want to melee these fuckers. Oh, shoot. There you go. Fusion cell. Here, I hear him. Oh, he's in the bus. I don't see my health or my food and drink there. It's probably just maxed out. Yeah, you're just hitting tab to exit the menu instead of escape. I'll probably do that all day today. Prefer to conserve ammo until we start getting some. That's weak enough. Okay, bring around the Rosie there. Can't loot that guy? God, the frames. There's nothing even here, and the frames are just going so shitty. Enemies there. Just you? Okay. That consumes AP, yes. Arrow, 10mm gunpowder, 10mm. Around here. Let there be light. Two. Another one to my left. There. Alright. Come on, give me some shit, please. 38. I got a melee weapon. There. Melee weapon would be better. It's a machete. I mean, it's slower, but it's gonna have better reach too. Like all day. Put that there, I guess. Block. And pack. Add jacket. That's nice. I wasn't looking at any of that stuff. Power attack. What's mouse 5? Oh, melee. Melee button. Okay. Oh, just apparel? Fuck. Fine. Is that everything here? No. Arrow and 38s. What's this use anyways? 38s. Alright. So I could go back that way. I'll go back up there too. Where's the active? The objective is over that way. Yes, Peak Tippington. Just see if there's anything else in the immediate vicinity. Probably it for like the loot, I say as I find some more. Snaptail. Eat to fill hunger, yes. Food can rot over time. I wonder if it rots like it when you're not logged in too. Be kind of shitty, I hope it doesn't. I think that's good for now. We'll go the way we're supposed to go. Collect some good water. You get Raj for collecting it? Not just drinking it? Okay. Ooh. Campaign hat. Mine. Alright. Good enough. Back. That stuff we can pick now. Who is Pennington? That guy. Shouldn't miss anything if we went this way, which you would not. Okay. It's here. That. Good. Alright. Pennington.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive.
Oh?
They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Oh, of course. Any idea what they're up to?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault.
Well, that is
One seemed
suspicious
quite
shit.
perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening. But I'm not sure if she believed me.
So you think they're up to something?
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
What's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
Alright, well, I'll be on my way.
Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Alright. Your balloons. Down here. Oh, yeah. Isella and Lacey.
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you.
You came out of the vault, right?
I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
What's your interest in 76?
My partner and I need a way into that vault.
We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road.
So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Well, they do call me the big one. What are you talking about? Big one.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
I think you may have gotten bad information.
But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
Always have to assume we get one question only. Wouldn't have a spare weapon, would you?
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
Is it? Machete's what I have. Damn you. Alright, you see another Vault Dweller go by? An Overseer?
If your Overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
What's the world like?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
What can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What about this supposed treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio's come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Yep.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
Alright, well, better be going.
Watch yourself out there.
To the machete. Already had. Sack. Clothes hanger. Frying pan. Okay. Light there. So again, just showing off the shader outside, although it's still like, you know, dawn. You can just see the difference even here. Off versus on. Just again, more color, a little more contrast. You know, I tweaked the brightness of shadows and how bright white is and all that, but like it just looks so much better. And in the background, you can kind of see. I technically, realistically, when it gets hazy like that, it is more white and saturated, or desaturated, I should say. But I just liked how it looked. You know, giving it more color there too. And you can tweak these things, like, you know, this immediate area versus the background. G-Shade has like a lot of filters that you can get like very specific with. Oh, we got more Liberators down there. That one's pretty much full, but so I'll keep using this, and then it's about to break, I can dismantle it. So we are going to the Wayward. Do I know where that's at? Yeah, it is there. The fuck? Oh, it's his weapon. Wave. Okay. I don't know if he's gonna do anything. Pretend to look around here as if I'm seeing what's here. Oh, okay. I kind of thought he'd do that, which is awesome. I've heard great things about the community. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, I'm gonna tweak some stuff for the second half of the stream, since obviously I'll be taking a lunch break. I don't know, in like an hour and a half, whatever it is. I'm gonna try to tweak some things in the second half of the stream, but like right now, the uneven frame rate is giving me a little bit of a headache. If you got like massive drops or whatever, but like, I've been wanting to play this game for so long, man.
This area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Book station. Ooh, woodpile. Boil some water. Makes the most sense to do. I know that there was I don't know. They updated the game so you can like craft more than one thing at once. Simple soot flour gives health, max AP. I think for now I don't need to make that stuff. It's the same amount of water though. Less rads, actually that's like the better thing to make, but I'll still hold out for now.
This, fix
Awesome
that.
possum bacon.
Never seems to end.
Awesome eating some wood. I'll still hold out on that too, but again, having messed around with the game for many hours, if I can get some like corn and stuff, corn soup's like really solid.
Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
There's a banjo, I don't need to play it though.
Now that people have come back to this
Items
area,
give you powerful
they'll
buffs.
all want to be setting up places like
One
Foundation.
coming at a time. Moonshine. Mouth harp. What they call a harmonica? A mouth harp?
Hey there,
But he has no
You're
name.
looking
Does
a
he actually
little
have
rough.
like actual dialogue? Is it just random? Oh, he gives me shit. Okay. I'll take some rad away because that guy just gave me. I know stim pack's kind of hard to come by, but you can get food and all that shit. So, give me right away.
Okay. Take this.
So that guy gave me 10 stim
Be
packs
safe.
plus there's food and everything. Stim packs were relatively hard to come by, but I didn't use them either, so I just stockpiled them. I have this machete out. But boot. Follow the road now. Jarring not having footsteps though. Good, I do need wood. Nothing in the immediate area here. Yeah. Soot flour. Rondaronian, whatever. Wood. What is this? Hectotron. I grab this wood. And need this stuff. Ooh. Made a base there on the little lake.
Lumberjack. Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require punch or laboratory facilities. Protect and serve.
Alright, well let's check this out, because again, the Wayward's over there. We're almost there. Do some exploring. Get a bunch of wood. How's my weight right now? Oh yeah, we're good. 76 of 160. None of this stuff. Plasma goo. I'm hitting search and nothing's happening. All this wood. That's some? Check out this lumber yard and then go to where we're supposed to go. Definitely at least use VATS to try and scan for, come on, where enemies are. Like distance. Ticks. Yeah, I don't want any diseases. There are more. It's scurrying around somewhere. There. You're running from me. Okay. Got here waste acid, wood scraps, pile. Hell yeah. That shit. Nice. The bottom floor for now. All that wood. Okay, with nothing in it. We got fuse, hammer. Things we can scrap. Heard something moving. Got light. Alright, head on up. Here, lumberjack saw. Is that a weapon? No. It's gonna be, junk. Yes, okay. Ooh, some ammo. Hell yeah. Hunting rifle. Cha-ching. I'm gonna be using. Also, we have ammo for, which I think that does use 308s. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna do it this way, so that. There. Hunting rifle, which uses 308s. Cha-ching. Nice. Not appropriate level. Level 5. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to veer up to the right? Is that part of the same zone? I think it is. Ooh, there's gonna be some corn over there. Alright, so we'll finish this area and then we go back that way. Protectrons everywhere here.
All wood must be chopped.
Can you not chop my wood, please? Appreciate that. Ladies recently, and we gotta see if they're diseased first, but you know. Ah! Let's see. Kicks. Ah, missed. Oh, you died. Fuck. Alright. Wood from this shit? Thanks for helping Protectatron. Doing shit over there. Damn it. Protect and serve. While I look the other way. Other than woods or anything else here. Yeah, all this shit nearby. Almost as if they knew this was the starting area and they're gonna give you a bunch of wood, and again, spoiler, a bunch of food over there. If only they gave me a camp nearby, too. Alright, let's go into this area. Hey, scavenger.
Damn, no caps. Looks like there's almost $200 in here, though. I guess it'll make good kindling.
I could make a killing. $200.
Need some new clothes. I'm getting really muddy.
You are in the mud. Seeing any more bugs outside? Anything in the back of this truck? Yes. Nothing. Alright, let's go inside the building. Really can't jump up there. In here. Okay. Ooh, someone got stuck in that. Lead pipe. I think the machete is gonna be better. Oh. Ooh, Tinker. Nice. Check that out in a sec. We can scrap all of our stuff. Build a stash box at your camp. Yes, know about Camp Z. Oh, I'm overweight. That's fine. Again, we're gonna scrap our shit real quick. I can look at in a second. How do I... I'm clicking a button. Oh, do I have to hit E, maybe? What button do I push to make it move? Normally, I click and turn, and it's not... What button is it? I don't know what button it is to turn. That's weird. What fucking... What the hell would it be to turn? I know it's not gonna be in this thing. Yeah, like what? What the hell do I press to... Not space, it's not E, it's not clicking, left or right. Oh, left, as in like A or D, okay. Which is, I'm sure, the normal thing, which I haven't played on a PC long ass time. I mean, I'm sure that was fucking obvious to everyone else. Alright. Been a while, okay? I'll fall down there. Okay. Let's go ahead and scrap this. I'll double check that the lead pipe, which we can't use yet, is 17 medium. This is 16 medium. Heavier. For one more. I think machete's also longer reach, potentially, so I'll probably still keep the machete. Alright, so... Scrap items. Scrap all junk. Bam. Now I can start scrapping some of these things. Isn't this how you also get mods? Pretty sure it is. Armor, we have the apparel stuff. All the rest of this is fine. Alright. So I could scrap the machete too, but I'll also use this one until it, you know, breaks and we'll swap. Oh, there's another wood pipe. I'll get... Who cares? I mean, we can run both eventually anyways. There you go. Heavy. Alright, that confirms it, which I'm pretty sure of anyways. That, yeah. Wrapping is how you get that shit. Alright, so... make our way over to where we're going, which is going to be a detour by the farm real quick. Some good food. So we can see that's like no grass. What are those things? Frogs. Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker. Frog, egg, chicken. This way real quick.
Inside us.
Start using a weapon now, honestly. It's the scorch, you know, the animals that can use the other shit. Have to heal. I'll heal with food and drink soon. In this place, I think it does have corn here. Where? Okay. Bolt action pistol. Loot you. Thought there was another one here because it sounded like it was a female and then like it was a male, but must be the random fucking voices. Why is it running away that way? Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to be hidden again so I can damage. Fuck. Okay, the one go. I'm gonna switch the head. It didn't do it. Ooh, we got a chest piece though. Go all the way out there. Alright, I'm gonna have to eat real quick. Ooh, well, I'll be making some shit soon. Disease chance 4%. You know what? I'm still gonna hold out. You're way out there. You're almost dead though, which is nice. Oh, I gotta put on the armor chest piece. Yay! Clipping through that shit. Went in there. Get all this stuff in a second. Now I'm gonna have to drink. I know.
Not us.
Fertilizer. That food real quick. Oh, I'd also have to get a campfire somewhere too. Much poop. Scrap. Scrap all junk. Okay, is there no corn here? We could think of a different spot than to have the corn. Okay. Oh, there is some stuff here. Carrots. Wild melons. Some water. I really need to fucking heal. We'll also check out these pumpkins, see how they are. See, food, pumpkins, 5 rads, 10% food. I actually need. That gives me no health. Ah, fuck! I need to use the water. Pick blood. Really should have made some food. Damn it! I'll eat some canned dog food real quick. I know where the thing I killed is over here. My range is gonna be terrible with this thing. Got it. And pipe wrench. Ew, I wasn't even near you. Hard hat. Nice. Ooh, Light metal torso. Item notes. Yeah, I should have read that immediately, but alright. Notes. Just read. I'm guessing with E? There you go. Perfect. Wait for that. Scrap. Go up. You. Okay, we only have the house to look at. What's that? Overseer's camp nearby. Remember, I know it's like immediately near us somewhere. Hoping it's across the way. I gotta scrap this stuff. Includes the weapons that, you know, I don't need. Alright, so scrap that stuff. Next, weapon. We have all these machetes. I can go ahead and scrap that one. We have all these pipe pistols. I'm gonna keep that one. Scrap the rest. I could save one to, you know, like repair. I think you can repair them that way. But nah, we should be fine. These mods for him. I'll scrap that too. Oh, that's apparel and not actual armor? Damn, that sucks. We're at 130. Alright. Again, I am hopefully close to, camp. Make that the pipe pistol. Make that the machete. Alright. Oh. Pipe revolver. How much more damage? Use it 45s though. I'm sure we don't have that much of. I'm not even gonna look at it. We're good. Nothing from that. Alright, let's go inside. That sound when I turned on my Salisbury steak. So overweight. Message to Sammy. Responders don't know shit. Every night there's more of them in the sky. Brotherhood warned them, warned us all. Defiance has fallen, they said. What the hell's that mean? Supplies running low. May try to get Abby way over the mountain. Free States have got to know more. Sammy, you read this? Get to Abby, straight east of the Red Rocket Megastop. He knows more about the Brotherhood of Steel than anyone. My angels will look after you. If that was added because of the Brotherhood of Steel update, obviously. It's over encumbered again. The cat? Huh. Have to scrap this stuff. We did pick up a bunch of like metal pots, so hopefully that's weighing us down a lot. But we're going to the objective, and again, I know there's going to be the Shit. Shit, I'm gonna die. I do. I'll use a stim pack. Alright, well at least it was a leader. Some shit. There's a camp nearby, somewhere. Has a bunch of shit for me. And I'm being the stingy asshole I always am. He's getting me hurt. All these pipe pistols. Good. 142. So fucking close. I don't want the heavy axe. Okay. Where they want me to go over here. Yeah, keep going that way. Could just make my own camp here, but again, like, shouldn't have passed it, 'cause I think it's like literally right, like the main path as you're going. Unless it was like on that road right there that I just slightly detoured off of. A tarp. That is. Oh, crash plane. Anything on it? No. No kind of food or anything here. It's alright. One of the recent updates changed the hunger thirst system from, like, you know, you need it to survive versus now it gives you bonuses. So if you're, you know, full, that means you get like bonuses, whereas now I'm like, I think I'm super thirsty. As opposed to dying, it just removes the bonuses. I'll still be eating and stuff, it's just obviously in the very beginning right now where I'm being super stingy and don't have some shit. I'm holding out.
Glad I finally caught up with you. Congratulations!
Oh!
Today is your lucky day. You've won the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes.
I'm a winner.
This wonderful prize is yours.
Yay!
Great Appalachian Sweepstakes is not responsible for paying
Certificate.
required gift tax. Failure to do so may be reported to the IRS. Enjoy your prize.
Alright, what's the certificate? What is it? Congratulations, winner. We're pleased to inform you you have won 3rd place, a year's supply of cram. Okay. Cram. Great. How to redeem it, if you redeem it. Okay. I know I'm thirsty. I know. Da-da, 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 da-da. Wow. Not too concerned with these guys. I'm gonna stand here. Oh god, you're in the water. Ow. Scavenger. Talk to him when we cross here. Oh, this is where the corn stuff is. Ah, there it is. I think it's the camp right there. There it is. Alright. my suffering. It's been for this. At least deposit my scrap, and then I can go collect corn and shit, and we can start making stuff. So... Bam. Overseer's cache. Oh, is this not my cache, though? I have to make my own still. Or is this mine right here? Good. Alright, so, store all junk. Oh! Now I can put some of these spares. Wait. Pipe. Let's see. Wrench. That's level 5. Needs. Cocktail. Let's see which of these I want to keep. These are way better. Oh, that's because they're using 40. Actually, 30H versus 308. Okay, I gotta compare that. Get rid of the revolver. And for now, I'll come back in a minute. Go loot and make and everything. Alright, get some ammo, purified water, some cran, cotton candy bites. Okay, we've got a metal bed plan. Lots of scrap. Grab some stuff once I start making. There was something else I saw for a second here. Oh. That knife. Not sleeping on that. Alright, so we go scrap, scrap, all. Combat knife, I don't need. I am getting rid of that one. And between these, I can just see how much ammo I have for that shit. So. 46, 52, 41. So actually pretty even. So obviously the bolt action would be yeah, bolt action is the most damage and it's the second most I have. Let me see, in terms of fire rate, it has like no fire rate, but that's okay. Range is the best. Accuracy is the best. Yeah, there you go. Me back out. I am. We'll do it with this one. The bolt action. Yo, yeah. Put that away. I am going to go ahead and deposit the other two. Just for now. So I got those two. I've got this shit. Deposit the aid and stuff later too. Let's go over here, then come back and do this shit. I don't want to collect. Oh, corn. The godsend. No! Okay, I can harvest some of it. Obviously, there's other players who have harvested some stuff. Okay, I got 2 of them. 3. 4. Okay. The ramen. Milk the ramen. Milk. Good. Dirty water. Alright, so at least to start. Alright, let's check out the motel, then we'll go where we're supposed to go. Of much importance. There's a bed here, though, to rest on. Else. Alright. Check out the Wayward. In case they give me recipes too before we go back to the base and get some stuff. Carrots, nice. I can't remember, like, you know, in terms of cooking recipes, like if I just make them automatically or you have to get recipes or whatever, how that works. Medical supplies vending machine. Alright.
Everything your needs inside. The Wayward welcomes all comers, unless you're planning to break something. Then we've got trouble.
Of course. Got vending machines here. Enter the Wayward. Team-only interior. Private area unique to your character. Only you and teammates can be in the interior. Friends and strangers can't join. Make important story choices. Ooh. Progress is saved less frequently when in solo. Before, be sure your quest has been checkpointed. Okay. Alright. Take all the things.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Uh-oh.
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes because I'm thrifty? Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is! 10.
Don't do this,
9.
son.
8.
Fine.
7.
Suit yourself.
6.
Mort,
5.
you busy, doll?
4.
Yeah, so I have
3,
to let it play out.
2. What? Mort?
Thank you, Mort.
Of course, Duchess.
It's not.
Now I'm hoping you're here
What?
to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Alright, well, let me take all the shit first. That say pepperoni roll? I'm living good, if that's true. First, pencil. Just have to scrap. Bathroom. Cigarettes. There you go. Oh, bucket. Where's the Charleston Herald? Can. Alright. Go up. Then we'll talk. Oh, look at this place. Oh. This office you got here. Requires a key. Pick 2. Take that pillow. Yoink. Alright.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was that all about? Said something about treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Need help dealing with the thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
I'll help. Well, let me hear the plan first.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us.
Sam
How
Crane.
would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Okay, I already have a charisma check. Mail invitations, maybe? That's what my mom did for my birthday parties, though I guess no one came to those either.
Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign.
Okay.
If I didn't butcher the plans too
A
bad,
little
it's
sign.
got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
How'd you know it's from a vault?
You vault boys and girls carry yourselves different, like you matter. Plus your Pip-Boy was a dead giveaway.
Yep.
But that's beside the point. You think you can work from these schematics?
Well, again, even though I played this, we'll get the tutorial stuff. So build a sign, you crazy? I don't know how to do that.
Damn. Okay. Let's see. New plan. We paint all the Brahmin. And then we...
Duchess, plan's fine. I can walk them through how to build it.
How's that exactly?
I was hunkering down for quite some time waiting for this headless monster thing to clear off on my last ammo hunt. Ended up reading some old training materials to pass time, and guess what? Made some tapes on it.
Oh, Mort. Not the tapes.
You have a better option?
Not one that doesn't involve painting all my cattle. There you go, I suppose. You can talk to Mort.
Alright.
Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it.
Maybe.
Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Have you seen the Overseer Vault 76?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her. But I have heard her. My people found a tape just on the other side of the road that it seems she left behind for one of her dwellers.
That's
Though
what she
it's
means
a
by the
bit out
one.
of date now. Maybe it was waiting there for you. Happy to give it to you, so long as you're still willing to help us.
Alright, let's do it.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone. And here, that Overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Okay. We got score. Reward unlocked. Stim packs right away, some food. Letting everything update here, but leveled up. Alright. New quest. I'll mess with all this stuff in a minute.
Crazy. No, that is just crazy. They hand you vault kitties, all this fancy equipment, and then just throw you to the wolves.
Yeah. With
well,
nothing.
Don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry.
Alright.
Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still, beats being vaporized.
Alright. It's like being a ghoul.
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens. Why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't.
Yep.
But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans. Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
Takes a while for the dialogue options to pack back up. So can you teach me about using my camp?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
And what's that?
All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
Alright, I'll listen to him.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Listen to all this stuff. You killed that man.
I did, and your eyes still work in case that's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. better you learn that lesson real fast.
What's your job here?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink and doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Well, at least until the tapes take off.
Alright, well, seems like that's it.
Some other time then.
Alright, so we got lots of stuff here. Little weapons workbench at camp, scrap items. Use that camp. So we'll start listing. Take a look at the stuff that we got. Obviously, it's all the same. Armor, barrel. Got some food and stuff. Hoping to craft in a second. Aid, disc. Alright, Overseer's camp. Do that.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals? Haywire bots?
I was hoping we'd still be playing. Damn. Come on. Uh-oh, why is it not loading? Not boding well. I get the feeling we're going to crash or be stuck in this loading screen forever. If that's the case, I guess I'll just take the lunch break now. We can come back. That's what it's looking like. Unfortunately. Now, they did mention, like, in that area, there's not going to be saves, so I might have to take that whole thing again, unfortunately. We'll have to see. But yeah, looks like it's going to be crashed here. So I'm going to be taking my lunch break. We'll be back. We'll have another, like, solid 3.5 hours to mess around here. Obviously, not the best start with, you know, server crashing and stuff like that. Not the best end to this first part here. But, you know, okay, we'll continue and have some fun with it and see where it goes from there.